This is a tutorial for the big titles stage of the project. So we have different lessons. Open up one. Open this 5 ways. How are you? Go into big titles. Okay, so first we're going to open up this file, this text file. How are you? Big title script text groups. Okay, so open that. And here we have all of the text groups that we're going to be using in the After Effects file. So I'll explain this soon, so hold on, let's just put this over here to the side. Alright, so here are our After Effects files, big tiles 1 through 7. Each lesson will be a little different. Some might have less, some might have more. This one has 7. So let's open up Big Tiles 1. And let's see. Okay, take a little time to open up. Okay, so just ignore that. Okay, you won't have this in yours. Like I always do, my workspace is, oh, it looks like it's text here. It's more, I think it's the same as Learn, but yeah, I'm on text here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to start here with Pre-Comp 2. Okay, but now there's nothing on the screen yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this file that we just opened, this text file. You see it says, "Welcome to another Goodwin English lesson." Now this will be, this is 3 different lines. So here where it says text block 1, text block, these are going to be the different lines. So if I go over here, and this is the hide button. So if right now all of these are hidden, so if I click here it will unhide it. And there we have welcome to. And you can see that that is the first line that we added to this. So welcome to, and then if we unhide this one, and it should be another Goodwin, and if we check, yep, here it is, another Goodwin. And we do 3. So this has 3 lines, right? So that means that we want to do unhide 3 lines. And there we have welcome to another Goodwin English lesson. And if we check, you can see that this is the same, right? Okay, so first step is we're going to go through all of these pre-comps here. This pre-comp is for this comp 1, this pre-comp is for this comp 2, like that. We're going to go through these and we're going to unhide each group's text. So let's go to pre-comp 3 here. Okay, again, nothing's hidden. It starts at 2. Okay, so you got to read these to understand. So if we unhide this, this is going to be this block 2, that another Goodwin, right? See, another Goodwin. But we don't need that. What we need is today is a short beginner's lesson. Okay, so this is how I like to remember it. The previous pre-comp, we stopped at 3, right? So that means that the next one's going to start at 4, this text block 4. And if we check, yeah, today is a, see, today is a. So this is 3 lines, so what we need to do is unhide the next 3 lines. So here we have, today is a short beginner's lesson. Yep, that's good. Then the last one is text block 6, so I'm going to go over here to next pre-comp. Text block 6, so we need to unhide text block 7, because that's the next one, right? And here it's 3 lines, so next 2. Okay, so we can see it says in lesson today, right? In today's lesson. So what this means is that we need to change the alignment. Okay, so you'll get this sometimes. So the first one is in. Okay, so in today's so this lesson we need to bring down to here. So the lesson one is going to be this text block 9. So if I click on it, I hit shift and then down, you can see that it moves that element down. So now it's in today's lesson. That's correct, right? In today's lesson. So we're good. Text block 9. So we go over here. So here's 9. So we need to open unhide 10. We will study. It's blue. Don't worry about that right now. And then let's see. Yeah, here we will say, so it's 3 lines again. So we just do 1, 2, 3. Okay, now again, this is different, right? We will study how it's not aligned correctly. So it looks like the we will study is in the wrong place. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on text block 10, shift, and then arrow key up. And there we go. How to study. We will study how to answer the question. Double check. We will study how. Yep, now we're good. So that was text block 12. Let's continue. Well, these are already open. We just go ahead and close those. We don't need that. So last one we unhid was 12. So let's do 13. How are you? If we check, this one's only 1 line, right? How are you? So we're done. We're done. So text block 13. Let's move on. Comp 6, these are open too. 13, so 14 is probably the next one. Let's get started. There you go. Let's get started. We're done. Good. Okay. Text block 14. Let's see. So yeah, undo those. Okay. So let's see. We got 13. Looks like we're missing 15 here, so I'm going to go ahead and add that in here. Okay, there you go. Welcome back. And that's only 1 line, so we're good. Okay, so next we're going to go over here to next pre-comp. And we need to... You shouldn't have to add these. I'll fix it before I send the files over to you. So let's just go copy those, put those in here. There we go, 16, 21. Okay, the last one we unhid was 15, so we need to unhide 16. So in, and yeah, so we need 1 more line, today's lesson. There we go, good. All right, that's 17, so continue. So let's see, next we have welcome back. So we'll go ahead and go to pre-comp 19. Okay, 70, so it'll be 18 here. Let's see how many. You'll say so 2 more lines. So we'll do 19 and 20 on hide. Okay, so we gotta align these. What is this? Says we will study how to respond to the. Okay, so to the question needs to go down. Now, where this is within this box right now, it doesn't really matter. So they could be higher, they could be lower, but it doesn't really matter where it is yet. Let's see, that is 20, so we'll go, okay, so probably 21. And how are you? And that's it. It's only 1 line for that one. All right, we'll go to here, 22. And let's take, all right, so 1 more. Let's take a look. All right, that's good. So next will be 24. So nothing came up, but we unhid it. The reason is that the timeline isn't over. So it didn't animate on. See, if we do this, we can see that it comes on. So if you ever unhide it and there's nothing there, try moving the timeline a little bit and then it'll animate on. So let's see, this, where is that? This is a greeting, so only, yeah, these are kind of small. Alright. This is a greeting. Okay, so we need to do 26 next. Where are we? This is agreeing. That is very, so 2 more. 1, 2. And again, it's not coming on, so we have to animate them on to see. Okay. This is. That is very. Wait, hold on. Did we make a mistake? This is a greeting, right? That's 25. So 26 is. Oh yeah, that's right. Maybe? Greeting. I think I might have made a slight mistake here, so we'll go ahead and... Yeah, there it is. To say hello. Alright. Next is 30. Animate on. Okay, so what is it? Oh, right. 29. Looks like I might have doubled it up a little bit. I'll check later, but that's incorrect. This, yeah, that's correct, right? This is okay. Okay, so okay needs to come down. Okay. What number was that? That was 33, so we'll do 34. Animate. Again, it looks like these are kind of doubled up. I'm not sure why. I'll check it later. Okay, but, and then 2. Okay, so yeah, probably this one. This phrase is a little formal. Okay, that's good. That is 37, and then I think last 38. And meaning as, I believe that's the end. That's the end. Yeah. Okay. So, good stop there. And let's see. The last one was 37. So let's go 38. Bring it out of this. So how? Okay. So let's double check it. So how? 2 more, and that will bring us to 40. So the last one is going to be a 40. So once you unhide 40, you're done. Okay, even if you still see 18, 19, all of these you haven't touched yet, for this one it's going to be 40. Now each file might be a little different, so you might sometimes only go to, you know, say here, and then you've already got 40 unhidden. Or sometimes you might need to go all the way down here to get to 40. So it changes. Next, what we're going to do is go back to the beginning. Now, we're going to start from comp 1 right here. So here we see the text that we originally put in when we unhid it, right? So welcome to another Goodwin English lesson. If we look at the beginning, here it is, the first. So here it is again, it's larger. What we need to do is sometimes we need to change the scale, so make it larger or make it smaller. And we need to align it, balance it within this black box. So for now, for this one looks fine. Let's look at another one, comp 2. Okay, alright, so this one's a little small. So to change the scale, what we do is we click here on pre-comp 3, and then we hit S on the keyboard, and that brings up the scale. To increase the scale, you just click on one of these numbers, it doesn't matter which one, they are linked. So, and then you drag it to the right, and that'll increase the scale, like this. Or you can, to make it smaller, you drag it to the left, like this. So we'll make it, yeah, I think about there is fine. Now, when you change the scale, next what we need to do is align it, right? You can see it's getting cut off here. So click on the pre-comp 3 element here, and then what we're going to do is very simple. Hold down Shift and then use the arrow keys to move it. Now you don't have to hold down Shift. I mean, you can just do the arrow keys. Basically, only doing the arrow keys moves it a very small amount, and then Shift arrow key moves it more, faster. And that's it. We want to kind of move it when it's within the screen, like that. Then we go next one, Comp 3. I mean, yeah, that's maybe a little bigger. So scale's already out here, so we'll just increase it like that. And then we're going to move it over and down like that. Now sometimes you might not see any of this in the screen. So for example, let's say you came to Comp 3 and is blank like this. Well, it's here, it's just above the black screen here, so it's right here. So what we have to do is just click on this and then, move it. Shift down. And that's fine. So that's what we're going to do for all these comps right here. So this one is pretty good size, that's not bad. Okay, comp 5. This one's a little small, so we want to increase the size. And actually we could probably increase it a little more. Something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect because I can change it later. Okay, comp 6, again, just a little bigger probably. And then align it, move it, so it's all in the screen. Okay, next, what else? Comp 7, again, increase it and align. Okay, next is comp 8, increase and then align. To understand how much to increase it, basically right here in the right half is going to be a video of me. So I'll be right in this area. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect because later I can change the scale, but that's just a general idea of how large to make it. Okay, go to comp 9, that's fine, maybe move it up a little bit. Okay, comp 10, how are you? No, I think that's pretty good. Comp 11, let's see, that's good too. Maybe just a little bit over here. Okay, comp 12, this is a greeting. Yep, that's good. Comp 13, click on it, let's see. I think that's a good size. Comp 14. Okay. Okay, so here's a good example. So we don't have anything, right? But it's up here. So click on this and then bring it down. And it should appear. There it is. Okay, that's good. And 16, bring it down a little. And then 17, which one was the last one? No. So yeah, 17 is going to be the last, and that's fine. Okay, that's the next step. Okay, next what we're going to do is go to the render queue. Now the render queue is right here, it's in the very beginning, but even if you don't remember where it is, you can go here and press this button, just 2 arrows right here, and this will show you all the open comps. And if you just scroll up to the top, it says render queue, and click on that and it'll bring it to you here. So we go over to render queue, and here we have all of the comps, comp 1, comp 2, all the way down to comp 20 in the render queue. And the files and all that, that's all set. That's all done. What you need to do is, first, all of these comps are unchecked, okay? So they're unqueued. We need to check them. But remember, we don't need all 20. We don't need to go all the way to comp 20. If I remember right, the last one was 17. Let's see. So here's, yeah, text block 40. That means 40 is the last one, and then this pre-comp is for this comp, so comp 17. So in the render queue, what we need to do is queue all of them from all the way to 17. Now, there's a couple ways you could do this. You can just click each one individually, that's fine. Or click comp 1, go down to comp 17, shift, click, and that collects them all, and then queue, and it queues them all. Next, what we need to do is give it a name. Now, all of these comps will be outputted to the, let me show you, the lesson type, the lesson, and then the big titles folder. And since this is the first comp for this lesson, the first big titles comp, this will be 1. Okay, so comp 1, save. And then we need to do that for all the rest of them to 17. So this will be, you know, comp 2, and this will be comp 3. This will be comp 4. This will be comp 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, that's already 13. For these are already titled to 17. Okay, and then what we do is very simple. We save it, and we're done for this file. So that's what we do. Now there's one thing that I want to show, and that is, this is Big Titles 1, right? So the next one is going to be Big Titles 2. So let's go ahead and open that up. So we open up Big Titles 2. So here is Big Titles number 2. So everything's the same. You're going to go through here and, you know, hide and unhide these, and then align the comps together. And then when you're finished, you're going to go to the render queue and you're going to do the same thing. But you can't do comp 1. You can't name this comp 1 again because Big Titles 1 already has comp 1. So what we need to do is continue the naming from comp 1. I'm sorry, from Big Titles 1 file. If you remember, the last comp for Big Titles 1 was comp 17. So that means that this here, this comp 1, needs to become comp 18. You need to do comp 18 for this, and then 19, and then 20, and 21, and 20, like that. So they need to kind of continue in that way. They need to follow the naming of the previous file.